Spawn is going to be available on March 17th. This is a character that has been talked about being in a Mortal Kombat game since Mortal Kombat 9. Every single game that we do, we've had guest characters, and everybody's always saying, you got to have Spawn in the game. You got to have Spawn in the game. And we actually, we're waiting for the perfect time to do it. Cannot wait to show you guys the gameplay in terms of how he acts, and also the special guest that we have as far as the authentic Spawn. This is like to our team, to have Mortal Kombat game without Keith David as Spawn is we just couldn't do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute pleasure and honor to introduce Mr. Keith David.
Hey, thank you. Hey, Josh, and thank you to all you Mortal Kombat fans. I love that, and we love to be a part of this. It's fantastic.
Now, Mr. David, could you tell us, maybe a couple fans out there who are not as familiar with Spawn, who is Spawn as a character?
Well, Spawn is a soldier named Al Simmons, and Al Simmons, at the moment of his ultimate demise, makes a deal with the devil and becomes Hell's Spawn. And, what I love about him is how it doesn't work out exactly the way he thought it was going to work, and so he winds up doing some really nasty stuff for really good reasons and all that kind of stuff. So, he's so wonderfully complex that you can't help but to love him. What's not to love about Spawn? Really? Right, Spawny?
Exactly. He happens to be kind of the embodiment of the road to hell is paved with good intentions, if you will.
Oh yeah.
So you were able to voice this character a couple years ago, we'll say, and for you to come out as this character again being released right after Joker, it's almost as kind of a play in between the schedule of what characters are being released and how much Spawn likes or doesn't like clowns. Am I right?
I hate clowns.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
All day long.
Now, Ed, when it comes to showing the gameplay with Spawn, as you said before, your team has been working behind the scenes. This has been one of the most requested characters. How does it feel to finally be able to reveal this character in a Mortal Kombat title?
It feels great. Like I said, our team has wanted to put Spawn in since forever, and as we were having our discussions about it, we said we got to have Keith David's voice. We got to have it. It's not Spawn without his voice, and so we got that. We were lucky enough to get that, and when you see him and you hear him interacting with our characters, it's there's something special for us as fans of Spawn since he was created. To see him interacting with our characters is a dream come true.
And for you to be back in the voice booth to bring this character back to life, if you will, what was that experience like?
Well, as Al Simmons was resurrected, I am so happy to be re-resurrected in this character. Spawn is one of my favorite characters in the world, and so I'm more than happy to be back. That happy doesn't begin to describe. I'm like hellaciously happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure all of us will be hellaciously happy as well as we finally get to see the reveal of Spawn.